As you should be.
I needed a drink on that.
That's all right.
Craig Smith,
Mary
great
Beth
to
Rowe.
see you.
Loving the new haircut, by the way.
Oh, thank
Loving
you so
it.
much.
Absolutely.
Well, I got to tell you something. This summer, earlier this summer, I bought this Legacy box. You can get 2 different sizes. You can get one that will hold I want to say a medium amount of stuff, and you get one that will hold a large amount of things. And we're going to talk about that. But what I want to tell you is I got the box. I filled this baby up with 16 VHS tapes.
Nice.
And then a bunch of photos. And within a couple of weeks, I got it all back digitized, and you can get it either on a thumb drive or like a DVD or whatever you want. And I'm telling you, it was a beautiful experience. They were the nicest people, and they did a great job. So with that being said, we're going to walk you through it and what all this is. We all have these things.
Yes, and just to be clear, you're going to get the same size box no matter what. It's not different size boxes.
Okay.
So the difference between the 8 and the 18 is 8 different things,
Yes.
is what we call them. So a video cassette, an 8mm, an old little VHS tape, that counts as one.
Yeah.
So you, like you said, you had 16 of these videotapes laying around from years gone by. And if you want to do photos, 25 photos equals 1 barcode.
So I had 50 photos in there.
50 photos, 16 tapes for you. And the shame of it is, Mary Beth, with these older technologies that all consumers had, we picked them up from decades and decades and decades ago, they get worse and worse every year.
Right.
And most of us aren't putting them in the most pristine places in our home. They're in the basement where there's a lot of humidity.
Attic.
They're in the attic with a lot of heat, a lot of cold in the winter, and these videotapes drop off, and these classic photos that you've been holding on to, they deteriorate and they get worse. And there's a picture of my dad right there, 19 years old, 1960, Belmar, New Jersey, and this is a photo that if I just put it in a box and stick it in the basement, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. With Legacy Box, this is all they do.
And then, so basically, first of all, there's a booklet that comes with it. And in the booklet are these little barcode stickers. You're going to put one of these on each videotape or film or whatever it is. And that was as simple as it gets. I mean, it's peel and stick.
And stick it in the box.
All it is. And then stick it in the box.
And send it to Legacy Box.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I want to talk about, first, you get your originals back.
Yes, you get everything you send to them. So Legacy Box is based in Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is all they do. This is not like a tech company that does 9 different things and said, oh, by the way, we'll also sort of keep an eye on your content.
No.
You don't have to go to some shady mall on the other side of town or try to find a place that's 2 hours away. Stick it in the box, you send it to them. They preserve your memories. That's what it's all about, preserving the memories. And with every barcode, they'll actually give you email updates, letting you know the progress of your order. You'll get everything back in an email on a digital format within 10 business days.
That's exactly right.
And then you get the thumb drive, and all your originals will come shortly after.
That's right, the thumb drive. Let me we have a little video, kind of talk us through this, because this will show you too. I mean, imagine having reels.
Yes.
I didn't have any of those.
8mm reels. Every family had those back in the 60s and in the 70s, and this is all of that content. So all the consumer content that's out there. So like cassette tapes. My wife's father used to work in radio. So she has all these audio recordings of his voice, and he passed away, sadly, several years ago. VHS tapes of your weddings, of the Little League game, of the great family get-together. We have those all over the place. 8mm, Betamax, and all the photos that you have laying around your house. This is a way to preserve them, because what we often do, we clutch on to these memories, and we're hoping that we don't get the moisture in the basement and ruin the photograph. And this is my mom doing a little fashion show. I think she was probably right out of high school. And I don't want my mom to get mad at me, so I don't want to tell what year that was. But yeah, this is the classic stuff. There's Marianne Roman right there in North Jersey. And you can see this photo is already starting to yellow. There's a crease in it. I want to preserve it. This is the best way to do it.
Yeah, they really, I have to tell you.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Do you mind if I crash for a second?
Yes.
I don't
just
do
did,
this.
but I don't mind at all.
I will tell you that on a very serious note, I had all my tapes for my daughter. First step, birth, all that stuff. And you told me, and I used Legacy Box, I was terrified. I'm not going to lie to you. I was terrified. I mean, not at the credibility or anything, but if they get lost, they're done. I am done. Not only do you get the tracking every single step of the way, you get it back, And the video quality is better than what you sent it off at. It's an amazing product. The peace of mind that this gives you, and just the knowledge of where it is along the steps, Legacy Box is absolutely unbelievable. And I just think about, I literally trusted it with my daughter's first step. That's how much these guys, how good of a job they do, and how much you can trust them to.
And by the way,
thank you.
Your daughter's in college now.
I know she is. No, literally, she's a senior in college. That's right.
If you lost that,
or
not necessarily it got damaged or something like that, but if all of a sudden you go in the basement, you go, where is this thing? Or did I accidentally throw away that box? Because that happens all the time.
It came back in a short amount of time. I want to say 2 weeks. Maybe I don't want to make any claims. But I got to tell you, it took me 2 days to put it in the mail. I'm not trying to be funny.
I know it.
I sat there and I was like, oh, I don't know. It's amazing. It really is an awesome,
I'm glad
awesome
that you
Thanks,
tried
guys.
it, like I did too. Because you know what? I had videotapes of Eric, who's now 37, just turned 37. Can't believe my baby turned 37, my oldest. But I will say that it was all of his baby things. That's when we first got a camcorder, you know, where you'd put the tapes in.
With these tapes back in the day,
Exactly. So it's like, it was amazing. I want to go back to exactly what we do when you get this home. Now, what you're doing, by the way, remember, you're choosing between 8 items or 18 items. 1 tape is an item, but 25 photos is 1 item in a bag. But anyway, what do we do then?
I love this video right here showing you exactly what's going to happen, Mary Beth. So you use the barcode stickers that are inside the packaging. You simply slap a sticker on a VHS tape and you put it in the box. Then you get another VHS tape, another sticker, put it in the box. There's little plastic bags that come here as well. So you put 25 photographs into a plastic bag, put a sticker on it, stick in the box. This is remarkably easy, and because you have that barcode on all these different memories of yours, you're able to track it every single step of the way. Your stuff doesn't go overseas. It doesn't go to some mysterious place where you don't know where. It goes to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Legacy Box has one facility where they digitize everything in that one location, and you'll get email updates telling you what's going on, and then within 10 business days, you're going to get a link that will give you access to all of your content, and then all of your stuff, plus a thumb drive version of the digital savings of it, will show up shortly thereafter. You get everything back, and they treat it like it's their own. That's the great thing about this company.
And then take that thumb drive, put it into your computer, and you can literally, you know, move it from the thumb drive into the computer so that you've got it on your computer as well. But you can still have it on the thumb drive, right?
That's right. You'll have the thumb drive version. You'll have the actual this version as well. This is my parents on their honeymoon in San Francisco.
You look like
from
your
back
dad.
in 1967, I think that was. Here's another great picture. This is my grandmother Helen. We knew her as Big Helen. The personality was huge. This lady walked in the room, she took over the place, and that's her and my father in South Orange, New Jersey. I'm going to guess that's probably early 1960s. Mary Beth, if I lost these memories, I would be crushed. This is a way for me to make sure that I have them forever in that digital format, in addition to getting this back too.
So here's what I want to remind you, is that this is a great gift. Because, you know, yes, I bought it for myself because I knew that I had procrastinated for years with those videotapes. And then we moved and I found the box. So I'm like, okay, now I know where the box is, because prior to that, I didn't really know where the box was. And it's like, okay, I told myself, got to do it. It took me about 2 months to get it done because I'm just very busy. But at the same time, when I got it done, I sent it off, it came back. It was beautifully done, the whole experience. But what I'm telling you is you need to give these to your parents. You need to give these to yourselves. You need to give these to brothers or sisters who ever have the videos, the photos, etc. And go with the bigger one. I'm telling you, if you don't, you're gonna wish you had. And it's actually cheaper to go with the larger one than to buy 2 of the smaller ones. 2 of the smaller ones don't even equal the bigger one, and it would cost you more. So you can do $90 or $180, but you get more for your money in the $180. So that's what I recommend. Free shipping and handling right now. That saves you everywhere from $750 to $322 as well. And you'll get it all back digitally and the originals. You don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, just to do the quick math, if you go with the 18, that's $400.